Hi Flosstube, I'm Darlene with Darlene Dion Designs, here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Etsy. I am on Canada's East Coast in Nova Scotia, and I have an Etsy shop where I sell cross-stitch designs, quilting patterns, and sometimes project bags. There are no project bags in the shop right now. Anyway, I am happy to see you here today. If you're new, welcome, welcome. If you've been here for a while, I'm so glad you chose to come back. I love interacting with all of you, and I love this community so much. So, yeah, I don't really have much life update. Just it's a very nice day here. We still have snow on the ground, but it's patches now. We actually had quite a bit of rain 2 days last week, and it took most of the ice. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the ice go out of our driveway so quickly. So the ice was gone, but then the next day we had a skiff of snow again. So, you know, we still have snow in patches because we had probably 10 inches on the flat here and there for most of the winter, really, here in my community. We are in a little bit of a colder area because we're inland a bit, so we tend to get more snow here than what they do 10 minutes away. Anyway, I have a few things to share with you today. Last time I showed you four new releases, and I have 4 to show you again today. I am just loving every minute that I'm putting into these new designs of mine. So yeah, I'm going to show the 4 previous ones because I did giveaways for them. So stick around. I'll do that near the end. And I will do giveaways for these 4 new ones today too. So anyway, mostly cross stitching. I have not done very little quilting. I was supposed to have guild meeting last Friday, and I ended up not staying. It was icy and giving ice and snow for the day. So I went in just long enough to drop off my blocks that I had worked on and back home again. So I really haven't done anything other than that in quilting. So today is pretty much all cross stitch. I'll show you my book of days. I finished off February, and I stitched, I think, every day but one in February. And in March, I don't have anything stickered yet. I designed all day. On the 1st, I did not stitch, but I consider that kind of stitching. Stitchy business. So every other day, there was one other day, the 4th, I don't think I stitched. Anyway, so yeah, I'm enjoying it so much. And I'm enjoying the book. Okay, so I have some notes and I need to pay attention to them or I'll be in a mess. I participated in the 2nd Canada Swaps Small Exchange. And thank you to the Stitching Owl, Karen, for organizing this. It's a lot of fun. And our parcels had to be in the mail no later than yesterday. So me being a bit of a procrastinator, mine went in the mail yesterday. And mine is on its way to Ontario. And when I got home, my swap was in the mail also for me. So I was very excited to receive that. It came from New Brunswick, and the sender's name is Pam. She sent me this card, beautiful springy card, and a lovely note inside. She's a subscriber here, and I'm so happy. So thank you very much, Pam. I was thrilled with this. And we were to tell the information we gave was, we had to tell them our favorite color. So if you've been here a while, you know my favorite color is red. So she sent me a beautiful little stitched piece that she, this little pocket bag. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. I love him. red fabric on the back and a nice plaid inside. So cute. And I think she said in the card what the fabric is. Driftwood. There it is. So cute. And it's an Erin Elizabeth freebie, or it was at the time, an Erin Elizabeth freebie. Now I haven't gone to check, but it's so, so, so cute. And with it, we were to include some extras if we wanted to. So, of course, she sent me a red fat quarter. Love it. Love it. And two of my favorite red flosses, 816 and 321. And this beautiful little cherry charm. And it's scented. Lots of chance. So I'm going to get busy and find some cherry fabric and make myself a cherry project bag so that I can put that on the zipper pull. I love it. Thank you so, so much, Pam. So that it's fun. It's a fun thing to be involved in. One more look at this. She had everything tucked inside. So cute. Okay, so that's my swap. And again, thank you very much to Pam and Karen. I really enjoyed being involved in that. Okay. I had some starts, and they are all starts and finishes because they are my 4 new designs. So I'll show you them now. Last time I showed you that this was my latest Quaker, and I did a giveaway for that. And I have a new Quaker, and with the situation in the world right now, I thought that this was appropriate. A lot of conflict and strife and unsettledness, and I thought we all could be reminded of this daily, that we need more kindness in the world. It would solve so many problems. So I stitched this on 36 count Barb's Blend. Barb's Blend or Barb's Brew. I can't remember, but it's a perfect color for blue stitching. It's just, I just love it so much. And I stitched something else on it too. Oh yes, there's another piece here that I stitched on it. So it's really, really pretty. I used 2 of my favorite blues and a pretty yellow. I love the blue and yellow combination. And I used a nice blue print on the back. Finished the edge with a little lacy, not really lacy, but I don't know what you call it. Tricot edge maybe. So some of my favorite Quaker type. I love this design and I love this design. So choose kindness always. It shouldn't be hard. It should not be difficult. And it would make a world of difference. I have a new one on the go. Can't wait to show you. Okay, so that is choose kindness always. And then I did, there's a little glue on there. I wanted to do a little sampler piece. This is ABC123 Sampler. And I love it. A quilt block and a house quilt block, 2 of my very favorite things. And the alphabet, numbers. And I stitched it on 36 count American chestnut, I think it is. Linen. I love it. Now I also stitched this in another color. So I stitched 2. The other one is not here, but I'll show you the picture of it. Oh, of course, my iPad went to sleep. So I did it in, oh, and that's that same fabric that I did the Quaker in. So a grayish white fabric with blue thread. And tons of possibilities for this design. I mean, any color combination you want. You could use dark fabric with light stitching. You could use any combination, any of your favorites. Like, you know, you could use red fabric with black lettering. You could use red fabric with white lettering. You could use, there's just endless. You could, you know, you choose. It's lots of possibilities for this. So anyway, it's really cute and I love it. I put a little bit of rickrack around the edge. Anyway, so that's available in my shop now too. And then the next one, again, I wanted to do a sampler. And this was a lot of fun to stitch, and it stitched up really quickly. And of course, this one stitched up extremely quickly. And this one too. Honestly, the hardest part of designing these things is coming up with a name for them. This one I really struggled. So it's just simply called Little Stitches Sampler. So I love it. Love the colors, lowercase alphabet. Yeah, the basket. I love it. And this is stitched on that same Barb's fabric. And I backed this one with velvet. And it's the first time I've done that. Oh, there's something on there. It looks like the velvet picks up everything. So that was fun. I really enjoyed it. And then I used vintage, the color vintage chenille trim from Lady Dot Creates to put around the edge. Love it. And then the last new one is Life is Short, Make It Sweet. A little strawberry with very important words. I've had a lot of loss in my life over the last year or so, and you have to take advantage of the moments that you're given. So make it sweet. And again, I used some plaid on the back and at the bottom, a little bit of white rickrack, some blossoms and strawberries and important words. So those are my 4 new patterns. I hope that you will check out my shop to see them. And like I said, I'm just really, really, really enjoying it. I have another Quaker on the go. I have a list. And I appreciate so much the people that suggested new Quakers, other Quakers. Someone suggested a grandma Quaker, which is a really great idea. I added them all to my list. I have a list of Quakers, you know, like everything from inspirational quotes to seasonal, Halloween, more Christmas, just, yeah. So I have them all. I have a Halloween one all designed, ready to stitch, but I don't feel like stitching it this time of year. So I'll do that a little closer to fall. And I have this one that I'm ready to start right away. I will tell you it's black stitching, so it's black work. I can't wait to start it. Anyway, that'll be fun and different. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I should have that ready to show you by my next floss tube. Okay, so aside from my own patterns, I have been stitching some, not a lot. Most of my stitching has been dedicated toward my new patterns, but last time I showed you this and said I should have a finish by this time, and I am happy to say I am finished. This is Real Comfort by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I left off the bottom row of numbers and initials and just finished it with the lowercase alphabet. And I did not put Jane's name at the top. And I love it. This is stitched with DMC 816, 1/1 on 20, I think it's 28 count Lugana. And I love it so much. So pretty. So I hope to get that framed over the next, don't kid yourself, Darlene. I have a container full of things that need to be framed. So that I have been doing 1 red thread a day. Not every day, but a lot of days I did. And that's how I was able to get that finished. And also I've been doing 1 red thread a day on this piece. Thank you so much to Somi Sarah for that inspiration. This is another Modern Folk Embroidery, Home Sweet Home. I love it. So I have this side left to stitch the house, or the lady and the tree, the bushes, plants. And then on this, I have just this little section right here to finish this. And then this strip across here, I have yet to finish. So it wouldn't take a whole lot. I'm stitching it in Schoolhouse Red by the Gentle Art. And I'm using 2 strands over 2. This fabric is called Lucan, L-U-C-A-N, I think. And it's really interesting to stitch on. I don't know if I can show you the weave, but it's not like Ada. It's different. Anyway, it's nice to work on. It's nice and soft. I don't think I'll finish it before my next Flosstube, but in the next month or so, hopefully. And I have a birthday later this month, and I didn't bring that in here, but I want to start in Anne Grimshaw, the big black work Anne Grimshaw. My sister gave me that for Christmas, and the threads to go with it, or it's all black, not 310. So I would like to start that. I thought I might do it on 40 count, but I haven't looked to see if there's any 1/1 on that. So I'll look at that and then decide from there. So I'm anxious to get that started. I kind of gave myself a rule not to do any starts after Christmas, after New Year's really, because I did the 12 by 12 until I did a few finishes. So other than my own designs, I didn't want to do any starts for a while, and I haven't started anything yet, and Grimshaw will be the first start for me. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. And I have had, I don't know, 5 or 6 finishes, I would say, mostly all small things. That the Real Comfort is probably the biggest thing, but I'm fine. They're taken off of my whip list, and that's good. Whip Go, I participated in Whip Go this year, and my Whip Go calls for this month. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me check here. Yeah, I think I showed you that the last time. Winter Sampler. That was my other winter from Crochet Go-Go. That was my Whip Go call for February. And this was the other Whip Go call for February. And this is a terrible picture, but this is a Wonderful Life Pin Keep Drum from Stacy Nash. That's the back of it. And I haven't done a whole lot on it, but I did enough to, so I really just have a fairly small start across the top. Pretty piece of fabric, isn't it? Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I think it's just called Beige. Hand dyed by Rolanda, Beige, 36 count, but it is a beauty. I wish I had more. See, right over there is a fake start. I had my fabric oriented the wrong way. So anyway, this is repetitive, easy stitching, that part right there. You can get a pretty good rhythm going with that. So anyway, when I decided to do Whip Go, I just said I would only require myself to touch each piece once. So I think I did that just one evening, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. I worked on my Consider the Lilies. If you've been here, you know that last year on Leap Day, a SAL was started, Leap Year SAL, and it was to be a 4-year project, and you're to finish it in 4 years' time on Leap Day then. So I chose Consider the Lilies for that. A big girl, and I'm enjoying it so much. My fabric is the called for, I think, but it looks a lot darker. So I am up to date as of the end of January, and I've gone all the way across the first quarter, And then this section is my February stitching, which I've only just been stitching on. You know, I'm trying to do it on the 29th, 30th, but I didn't get to it this time. So I've been stitching on it the last couple of days. So this star and this section of border, and now there's a horse. There's a horse right there, and these flowers, and there's a little, I think it's a hedgehog right there, and this basket on these flowers. Actually, these flowers might be part of the next month. There's 24 pages in the book, and I'm doing a half a page each month, so I'm really pleased. It's 36 count. It's in the bag. I think it's Winter Brew. Yeah, Winter Brew by R&R Productions, Reproductions. So that's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that. It's lots of little motifs to give you a lot of satisfaction when you finish each one. And all the called for threads, so pretty. There are the Gentle Art and Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works. Pretty, pretty. Okay, wow, I think that's it. How can that be? Let me look at my, oh, okay. That. I talked about my Anne Grimshaw plans. Okay, giveaways. So I have these 4 pieces that are giveaways from last time. These were my new designs. This is Blessed to be Called Mom. Tiptoe Through the Tulips. If you were here last time, you know that the story that goes with this one. That one has been very popular. 1867, celebrating our beautiful flag. And I should make a correction here. Last time, in February, we celebrate Flag Day. And this was in February. It was the 60th anniversary of our flag as we know it now. And Flag Day is the 15th of February, which I knew that, but I was a mess. The 15th was a Saturday, and the 17th was a Monday, and we have our Heritage Day holiday that day. So I was confusing the two. I knew the difference, but of course here, when you're trying to blurt it out quickly, it didn't make any sense to me. I couldn't, yeah. Anyway, so our Flag Day is February the 15th, and we celebrate our beautiful maple leaf. So this design was for that. And then this one was my 3rd piece in the DMC Addresses series. And these are 1 and 2. So last year I decided to do a series based on DMC flosses. I think DMC flosses get a bum rap sometimes. They're beautiful, beautiful colors, beautiful variety, and they're very nice, beautiful to work with. There's nothing wrong with them. If you are a DMC stitcher, good for you. They're lovely. They're wonderful threads. Some people seem to turn their nose up at DMC a little bit. I don't get it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, 221 Blessings Boulevard. So each of the houses is based on a DMC color that is popular and especially I like, and it reflects that color in the address. So the address is 221. The house number is 221. 221 Blessings Boulevard. That was the first one. Imagine the possibilities. 580 Harmony Hill. So again, the house number is 580. A lovely green with a little bit of an autumn influence. And then this was the latest one, 317 Driftwood Drive, with the 317 for the house number. A lot of fun. Wanted this one to have a bit of a nautical feel, with the weather vane and the boat in the background. Yeah, it's fun. So I have another one of them in the works. And I love your comments that suggest what color to go with for my next one. So yeah, that's really fun. Okay, so the giveaways for those are, I did the random word generator, comment generator. And for the 1867, the winner is Jaron Jans 9476, JERYNJANZ. So if you're watching this, please get in touch with me. My email address is in the drop down below, and I need, you know, I'm going to ask, well, I'm not going to ask, but you're supposed to be over 18, and please don't use any of those words that the automated bots and what are looking for. We want this to go to someone who actually will stitch it. So Jaron Jans 9476, get in touch, please. And blessed to be called Mom. This one goes to Kim Smith 3045. So Kim, please get in touch with me by email. And Driftwood, this one goes to Missy Bailey 5721. So email me and I will get the PDF out to you. And lastly is the tulips. And the winner is Purple Paper Mountain, Christy. So shoot me an email and I'll get them back out to you. And then today's giveaways, we will do one. Sorry, I hit the camera. We will do one PDF giveaway for each one of these. So the word to use in your comment is kindness. And this one, we're going to use Sampler. Sampler, S-A-M-P-L-E-R. And this one, ABC. So if you want a chance to win all of these, or one of these, and strawberry, use the word strawberry for this one. I can't wait for strawberry season. One of my favorite fruits. Oh dear. Okay, so like I said, if you're interested in winning any of those PDFs, use those words in your comment: kindness, sampler, ABC, and strawberry. Thank you so much to everyone who played along last time. It was great turnout. Lots of comments. I love that. I try to get back to every comment. It doesn't happen every Flosstube, but I try, and I make an effort. Okay, so again, don't use the word freebie or giveaway or prize or winner. None of those words. Just say the word that I gave you. Kindness, sampler, ABC, strawberry. Use them in a sentence if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Okay, I think that's it for me today. Let me look around here. I do have a couple other things that I thought about sharing with you today, but I will wait and share them next time. I'm making plans for a upcoming quilters retreat. Our guild has a retreat in April. Really looking forward to that. So I'm putting together, trying to decide in my head what I'm going to work on there and put that together. So that will be on my plate over the next few weeks, I'm sure. So excuse my yawning. My health is improving slowly. My numbers for my blood sugars are staying consistent between 6 and 7 most of the time. One day this week I was down in the 4s, which really, last week I was really surprised to see that. But then one day I was up in the 8s. So, but I knew what the problem was that day. It wasn't something I ate. It was, I have a hard time to remember to take the pills. It's something new, taking pills at that time of day. So anyway, I'm getting better. I have, it's all good. I'm good. So thank you so much for your concern and your prayers and all your kind comments. And remember to try to show kindness this week, month, upcoming days. It's so important. So much discontent and strife, and we don't need any more of that. So my friends, good to see you, and I will see you again next time. Probably 2 weeks, maybe 3. We'll try. Bye.